Want to know. I'll tell the world, I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Cat Nation Live, Monday the 27th, Monday Night Football. Eagles, Cowboys, going to be going at it. What is going on, everybody? Glad to see you guys all tuning in at our new time slot Monday through Friday at 11:30 on the East, 10, I'm screwing it all up, 11:30 on the East, 8:30 on the West, Monday through Friday. Weekends time slots will still be early. However, next week, next Monday through Friday's time slot, we're going to have to figure something out because I am going to be traveling, fishing in an absolute monster of a tournament called the U.S. Open out at Lake Mead. But we'll still have the live shows. Maybe they're in the evening next week. Maybe they're in the wee hours of the morning. We'll find out. But nonetheless, we will still go live each and every single day. We'll have a lot of fun. We're going to do some cool stuff. But, man, I got to tell you, we got to get through this next week, and it is going to be I'm not going to cuss this morning. I held it back. I cut it off. It's going to be an absolute monster of a week with some big stuff coming up. Now, congrats to everybody yesterday that tuned into the Daily Free Play winner. We finally put out a nice one for you guys. On the Bills yesterday. Congrats to everybody that tuned into that one. That was a nice one. We got the job done. We got the big win there. During the live show yesterday, the fucking Bears. Why did I give you guys the over in the Bears game yesterday? The Bears suck. The Bears are the Bears. The Bears are going to do Bears thing, and the Bears are going to put up 6 points, and there's no way Cleveland's going to put up 39 all by themselves. So, we screwed that one up. But hey, members only played yesterday. The Yankees, what a flipping game that I'm going to be honest. I can't wait for playoff baseball. I absolutely cannot wait. Joe says, congrats on your monster week. You get it done, bro. You are the man. Thank you, Joe. Funny thing is, that's my second cash out by bank wire from DraftKings. In order to do a wire, they have to be at least $20K. So that's the second. Well, I guess it's technically the first of this week since this week started today, but that's actually 2 in a 6-day time span. Thank you, DraftKings. By the way, we are still waiting on that one. And I'll update everybody as fast as they process that one so that everybody can see how fast DraftKings does or does not process a bank wire. But yeah, yesterday, Sunday NFL guarantee. Hot diggity dog. Make that 3-0 on the year. We made you guys all sweat. Where's Mr. Raymond Brackens? It was his birthday yesterday. A longtime customer. Decided to hook him up. Made the dude sweat on his birthday, let me tell you. We provide entertainment and winners and more money in your pocket. And you got entertainment yesterday from the Yankees game to the NFL Sunday guarantee play on the Raiders, who are down 14-0, battle back down 12-14 at the half, take a nice big lead going into the fourth quarter. People are blowing up my phone. Awesome play, you fucking did it. And I'm like, shut your mouths. It ain't over yet, and it's the Raiders we're talking about. You guys remember when they burned us last year? When we were rolling? Oh, man. The Raiders tried to burn us again. They couldn't get a stop on 4th and 26, 4th and 25, 4th and a million. It didn't matter. They couldn't get a stop when we needed it the most. They made us sweat. There's Mr. Brackens. They made us go to OT. We kick a field goal. I didn't watch the end of that game. I actually took my little one. We wanted to go bowling. We took her bowling for the first time. And by the way, my 5-year-old hit a strike on her 4th bowl. Yes, bumpers were up, but she knocked every fucking pin down. So I was trying not to pay attention to that game. And I don't know why, after it was tied in overtime, they wrote it all the way down to a second and then called a timeout. What happens if you botch the snap for a field goal? You end up with a tie. Field goal and a field goal, next score wins. Just kick the fucking field goal on 2nd down. Give yourself a couple extra attempts if you screw it up. Joe, you're a Raider fan over here? Man, but again, congrats to everybody that hung out on that one. We hammered a big one. Raiders money line is the way we took it, folks. We didn't lay the 3.5. We took them on the money line. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to be this close of a game. I expected what we saw in the 4th quarter to be right around where the score was, up a couple scores. We laid the extra juice on the money line just to be safe, and I'm very glad that we did. Very glad that we did. So congrats to everybody. Sunday NFL guarantees are now 3-0, and lost a couple years off my life on that one. Edward says we need an NFL losing organization members group. LOL, Jets, Cowboys fans, welcome to join, right? Toby says, once again, I hate kickers. Chargers kicker cost me over and a huge parlay. That sucks, my brother. Those damn kickers, those damn NFL kickers always find a way to, outkick you. And it's just kickers. But anyways, Sunday's in the books. NFL Sunday was a success, and it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward, and by the way, we have a really big day planned, or a really big week planned, and I told you guys FC had something huge in the works, and his was already a for sure thing. He was just waiting to give me the go-ahead to announce it. But mine, which I told you guys about last week, that I have my personal place, and then the company we have our premium plays, which I'm part of. I'm one of 8 individuals that put our input into premium plays. I probably have more say than a lot of some of the other guys. But with my personal plays, you guys know when it comes to games of the year and that nature, fight picks of the year, we don't throw that shit around lightly. We don't. But I am happy to report that for about a month and a half, I've had my eye on a potential, and keep in mind, for a month and a half, for a baseball rotation, a projected rotation to end with no injuries, no other added, individuals getting a start, to be able to get everything where I want it to go is nearly impossible. Not always, because you definitely get a good gauge of, who'll be pitching on what day around that area. But I've had a game scheduled on the calendar in baseball for about 40 days now, nearly a month and a half. That if I got this rotation and if I got this lineup, or projected lineup, because obviously starting lineups haven't been announced yet, but I just need the starting pitchers. And it's going to be a go. He's already scheduled to start on Thursday. So I didn't think I was going to have one, or maybe something in the playoffs would pop up, or the wild card. But I will be having my personal play Major League Baseball game of the year later on this week, it will be on Thursday, this coming Thursday, just so you guys know, Thursday, September 30th. And we're not done there. I don't want to steal FC's thunder, but FC and Bellator go hand in hand. FC and MMA going hand in hand. But you guys know with FC's Bellator Max Fight Picks, in 2 years that he's been giving them out to you guys, he's batting 100%. FC has been talking about this fight for a while now, before it was actually scheduled, before it was just a rumor to be scheduled in Bellator. And he's like, hey, Kyle, we're going to have a big one. We're going to have a big one coming up, like a real big one. I'm like, oh, yeah, like a real big one? You know, like the one I take in the, take a turd in the bowl kind of big one? No, like a real fucking big one. FC on Friday night will be having a Bellator Fight Pick of the Year. I don't know the exact date that it will be posted. But it will be posted in probably a couple of days from what I was told from him this morning. So on Friday, FC will have his Bellator Fight Pick of the Year. And then I'm going to have my personal play Major League Baseball Game of the Year the day before on Thursday. So I already talked to him. Last week, the company did a couple different packages for the company's Game of the Year where they included it in a week of premium plays for $200. Well, I talked to FC, and me and him are on the same page, and we're going to offer it in the same package, but both of them included for the same price. So if you were on it last time, it's going to be even bigger bang for your dollar this time. So you can get a week of either premium plays or my personal plays or the soccer package. And then on top of that, you'll get FC's Bellator Fight Pick of the Year on Friday night. And then on Thursday, you'll get my Major League Baseball Game of the Year for myself, my personal play one. And I think those packages are either going up now or they're already posted. I haven't had a chance to check on the website, but I know they are in the works for being up there. And if they're not up there now, they will be shortly. Zach, every time we do one of the big ones like this, and they're special one-off, bets, they're always $50. We don't raise the price on them or anything of that nature. We always keep them at $50. Doesn't matter which one it is. Doesn't matter if it's the company's or mine or in this case FC's. We always keep it the same. So 50 each would be $100 for both. Or then there's that combo package for $2, which would get you an entire week of plays on top of it. So the combo that they put out or that they're putting out is going to be a pretty damn good deal. Edward, how much you got? Right? Edward, if we were another service, it would be like, Zach, how much did you win this last week? How much did you win? Okay, it'll be $5,000 for you, sir. No, $50. $50. And I'm assuming the package is up there. Let me see, because I believe Matt just jumped on board it. Matt, thank you. I see you jumped on board it with the week of the soccer package. So the packages are up there. Zach, you won quite a bit on the members pick. Oh, I love hearing that, man. I love hearing that. Shane, I'm guilty of this last week of not paying too close of attention to it, to the results. I know they had a couple up and down days, kind of like I did as well, though. But I know they've got 2 today that they absolutely love. Edwards says, soccer for me been shit. Yeah, just don't bet on Barcelona, right? Colorado Goose Hunter says it's up. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Now, the actual plays are not up, but they will be as soon as lines are available on them and are ready to rock and roll. But yeah, it's gonna be a big week. We got Thursday, we got Friday. Gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. I love when we have the big ones. I love when we have the big ones. That is a fact. That is an absolute fact. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Yeah, Barcelona is shit 2.0, right? Oh man, Barcelona been killing us. It don't matter. You can bet them live. They could be dominating on the stats and time of possession and threatening, and they still get their butts kicked somehow. Somehow, some way, they've been screwing shit up for us. All right, so no members play today, no members video today, but it's looking like we're going to have one for tomorrow. How long, hey, Colorado Goose Hunter, how long can we wait to decide if you want the package or not? Up until the first one. Up until the first one. So you'll have until Thursday to jump on board that package. There's no rush to get on it. And if you're already on it, by the way, if you're already on a package, then you're not going to lose a day. Let's just say you had a combo package and you buy the next one. Your plays will not go on at the same time. So you can't have 2 packages of premium plays and lose days. We'll start the other one accordingly. We'll extend it, whatever we need to do. Greg Engel says, I'll be on one of the packages before Thursday. Kyle, you're the GOAT. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Mr. Bracken says, Kyle, you took care of me. I will be definitely going to get on your game of there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shane, thanks for jumping on board. The combo package with the soccer plays in the game of the year and the fight pick of the year as well. Going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun this week. And, man, I'm absolutely pumped. I'm jacked. I'm jacked. All right, guys. By the way, I have a Zoom call here in a little bit with Vibe to fix our gosh darn free playboard. Hopefully, they'll just replace it out. Matter of fact, they just sent me an email reminder letting me know that I have an appointment in 40 minutes. So we better get this show on the road. Edward says we need a live NFL show with Kyle. He is the man. Live betting totals. We did that a little bit last year, and it was a lot of fun. It was time consuming, but I have some stuff, and I'm trying not to spend my entire Sundays in the office working, or Saturdays, which I do. I'm a workaholic. And I have something in the works for my game room at the house. And yeah, soccer's soccer's posted, but you know what, since they just created that package, hold on. I bet they did not activate that package to soccer, so hang on 1 second, I'll do that right now. They probably didn't do that. No, they didn't. Hold on. All right, now if you guys go and hit the refresh button, you'll be able to see it today. I've got something in the works because I've got a lot of, I got a good game room at the house with makes this 4 TV panel wall look like child's play. And we'll have some fun, and hopefully in a month or less we'll be able to do some live shows out of there as well. On a Sunday during game time, go live, and do some live wagering. Zach says Kyle needs a home setup so he can work from home. I'll probably be doing something from the game room. For fun, to do some stuff during the day, during the game times with you guys. So that way I'm not consumed in the office for, 18 hours on a Sunday, which sucks. But yeah, it's definitely in the works. We'll have some fun in the works, guys. It's already been in the works. Just got to get it all, the whole infrastructure of it all set up and finish some stuff. Some other projects that we have. Shane, you're welcome. Thanks for pointing that out. But yeah, Zach, a home setup would be nice. Roll right out of bed, right into filming. Edward says, bozos do it from their closets and bathrooms, right? Oh, my Lord. Why can't I? Come on, company. Why can't I? All right, so let's jump right into Monday Night Football, guys. We get the Eagles and the Cowboys. Game 497 and 498. We will pop up the live odds for this one because I'm not prepared. I don't have it up. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. And I'm going to be honest. But first, I want to know your guys' opinion. Do you like today's game? Neverez. Yes, air fryer cooking show also. We will do an air fryer cooking show. Maybe we do bacon wrapped filet and some asparagus in the air fryer. That is a great idea. We'll do it. We will do an air fryer one. But here's what I want to know. Today's matchup, the line, Eagles plus 3.5, Dallas laying 3.5, minus 105. That lines came down. You can now get them laying a field goal minus $1.15. They're minus 180 on the money line. Over and under set, 51.5. Here's what I want to know. Do you like today's matchup? And if you do, what do you like about it? What do you like about it? Because I'm going to be honest. While I like either betting on or against these teams, I don't necessarily like this game from a better standpoint. From a fan standpoint, I think it's going to be a great game. From a better standpoint, I think there's better avenues out there and better ways to make money. So I'd love to see what you guys like on the game and the angles you guys are liking, because I already know what I like. And we're going to go over that. All right, we're going to go over that. If you watch the daily free play video, I put it out. It literally came out probably not too far before we went live, maybe 20 minutes before we went live, or 15 minutes. But I gave out more of an FC strong lean, something that I would bet, for a half a unit or maybe a quarter unit, something small. On Dallas's team total over 27.5. And I'm still not 1,000% completely sold on Dallas's team total over 27.5. That's why I put it out as more of a strong lean and said we'll break down the game in its entirety during the live show, and I'll tell you my honest opinion. And I will tell you my honest opinion about this game. We have the Eagles 1-1. They made us a nice chunk of change in week 1, and I was, even contemplating, telling myself, holy shit, you bet on the Eagles. You bet on the Eagles and you won. And then we met them in week 2. They looked amazing against the Falcons, but I think that I forgot that they were playing the Falcons, and generally anybody who plays the Falcons looks good. They played a very defensive game against San Francisco. San Francisco shut them down offensively. As far as I'm concerned, the Eagles slowed down and shut down San Francisco. It was a 17-11 loss. That had a total of 48.5. Then the Cowgirls lose to Tampa Bay. Cover the 9, though, in week 1, 31-29. They had that 10-day layoff. They played the Chargers, and they beat them 20-17, and we cashed a big ticket on the Cowboys last week. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And now we get them against the Eagles, lined open up at 4. It's currently 3.5 minus 105, which means you just get 3 at minus $1.15. The Eagles averaging 162 a game on the ground, 5.4 yards per carry. They're averaging 219 in the air. And then you got the Cowboys that are averaging 129 a game on the ground at 5.3 yards per carry and 306 in the air at 7.2 yards per passing attempt. When you look at the averages, not necessarily the number of yardage, but when you look at the offensive yards per rush, separated by 1/10 of a point. Yards per passing attempt, separated by 2/10 of a point. And then when you take a gander at the defenses, Dallas's run defense has been pretty good against the Chargers in Tampa Bay. They're giving up just 73 rushing yards a game through 2 games. However, that average is a tad bit on the high side, 4.5 yards per carry. But they haven't been able to, or haven't had to defend many runs, 16 a game on average. Whereas that number's been 32, double that for the Eagles that are giving up 120 on the ground and holding teams to 3.8 yards per carry. The secondaries, the passing defenses, let's be honest, Dallas's is just weak. They're giving up 346 in the air at 7.6 yards per passing attempt. The Eagles secondary are giving up just 162 and 5 yards per passing attempt. However, Dallas is +4 on turnovers. Dallas is winning the turnover margin. The Eagles even Steven. Philadelphia 13-4 against the spread their last 17 games on the road for Monday Night Football. Dallas is just 2-12 against the spread their last 14 games at home that are played on a Monday. Dallas 12-3 to the over at home versus the NFC. Last year, these two teams faced off twice in 2020. 2 days after Christmas, Dallas got the job done 37-17. November 1st of last year, the Eagles got the job done 23-9. Excuse me. Home teams have won 5 straight against the spread in the Dallas and Philadelphia head-to-head series. I have a small play on Dallas's team total over 27.5 because I honestly think the Eagles score early. I don't know if they score a lot, but I think they score early, and they make Dallas throw the ball. We all know Dak's going to throw the ball. He's going to have his 300 yards. I think they put up 4 touchdowns, and I don't think their kicker botches an extra point today. Ronald, what's going on, my brother? As far as today's game goes, as far as a side, I think that Dallas secondary is a major liability. I think the Dallas secondary is a major liability. I give the defensive edge to the Eagles. Offensively, guys, their rushing yardage, yards per rushing attempt average are separated by 1/10 of a point. Yards per passing attempt average are separated by 2/10 of a point. All in favor of the Eagles. That's even Steven, guys. Even Steven. Do I think Zeke gets 61 yards or Sanders 58 by any chance? Zeke, probably. Eagles giving up 120 a game on the ground. The problem is they're only giving up 3.8 yards per carry. So in order for you to get that, Zeke's going to have to get either a really big run or he's going to have 20 to 25 rushing attempts all by himself, and Dallas has only been averaging 24 a game. But I do see his output increasing as the weeks go by. But I think you're going to have to get at least 20 rushing attempts out of Zeke today in order for him to potentially get that, unless he rips a big one. Rips a big one, then it'll be a lot easier. Juan, do I like the Cowboys and Eagles first quarter over 10? I like usually anything over 10 in first quarter. But again, I'm not a huge fan of a lot on, a lot here. But I think Dallas's secondary is the major liability. It really is. It really is. I think Dallas walks away with a win. But I think that plus 3.5 on the Eagles is enticing. I don't like laying money on anything that I think will be separated by just a couple of points. If I think a team's going to lose by a field goal, I would rather not bet it. I would not bet it. And I'm not probably going to be betting the side. I know I didn't give it out as a personal play. Sorry to everybody that wanted something great and the NFL today, but I'm not a huge fan of this game. I don't necessarily think that I think Zeke will get to it, Edward, but he's going to have to get a big run. Because him getting, 20 to 25 rushing attempts is going to be hard. Now, something that I do like, Jalen Hurts passing touchdowns is over 1.5. It's plus 100 even money. That I will be betting. That, like I said, that Dallas secondary defending the pass is their liability, is their problem. This is where I think the Eagles torch them, is in the passing game. And the Eagles can run the ball. The Eagles average 162 yards a game on the ground. The Eagles are going to pound it as much as they can. And when they do that, and if they are successful against that Dallas front line, it's just going to make Jalen Hurts' job easier. It's just going to make his job easier. Devontae Smith, I like him to get a touchdown today. That secondary of Dallas is absolutely trash. Now, maybe they shock us and surprise us today. But Devontae Smith to get a touchdown is plus 175. For him to have 2 is plus 900. I will definitely bet, and I'm putting this out as a free play, and I'm going to post it in the comments section. Jalen Hurts' touchdown passes over 1.5. Devontae Smith, anytime touchdown, is plus 175. I will be betting that. And then I will put a sprinkle on Devontae Smith to have 2 touchdowns at plus 900. At plus 900. Keep in mind when we bet props, we bet them small. Keep in mind when we're betting parlays, we bet them, or parlays, props, we bet them small. We're going to take some plus money action. I think we'll definitely get one from Devontae Smith, assuming no injuries or anything like that. And I believe we'll be live for 2 at plus 900. Live for 2 at plus 900. And by the way, 3 is plus 6,900. I probably won't put a sprinkle on that, but man, could you imagine? Matt B, you got it at plus 1,800, even better. And it should be. BetOnline has it at plus 900. But yeah, it should be in the 1,800 range. Give me 1 second. So that is what I have on this game, and that's it. That's all that I'm going to be betting on this game as of right now. If something changes, it won't be a premium play or my personal play. So if something changes, I will post it on Twitter for everybody. Okay? If something changes, I will post it on Twitter. But that is what I have for this one. So let's jump over to baseball. We get a little early action, some makeup games, a new series between a couple teams today. We get a little early action baseball, so we're going to run through some of that stuff. White Sox and the Tigers, Dallas Keuchel against Manning. How do you not take the over in this one? I don't have $1 on it yet. I keep going back and forth. But the over in this one is something that I do lean towards. Now, if you want to know the side of the game, we're going to be rolling with Dallas Keuchel or Manning. You got to be on board our premium plays to find that one out. But as far as the total goes, which I don't have a play on, the 9.5 seems like money. It really does. We both know Keuchel and Manning will both give up runs. Keuchel usually gets tagged and gets tagged early. Although his last 2 games, he's been held to giving up just 2 runs apiece. But he's got a lot of walks. 6 walks in 2 games. 9 walks over 4, and 5 of those walks came against the Angels 2 starts ago. Okay? But I do lean towards the over in the White Sox game. Over 9.5 is where it's at right now. And again, I probably won't be able to break down all of these games. We're going to do them fast because I do got to get going. Because I do have that, finally, I have a Zoom tech support meeting with Vibe. So that way they can replace this broken board. That way we can get the board back working. Because I miss it. I miss the board. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates and the Reds. Overton against Samaritan. Not much you'll know about Samaritan today for the start. But let's be honest. The Reds have a lot at stake. The Reds are what? 6 games back. They still have a fighting chance, but not for long. Not for long. The Reds are in a must-win situation today. Every game from here on out is a must-win situation for the Cincinnati Reds. They get the pesky Pirates today. It ain't the Pittsburgh Pirates anymore. It's the pesky Pirates. Matt, very good call. Says no runs in the first. The only thing that I don't like about that is if Keuchel gets tagged, it's usually early. It's usually early. Reds come in, it was minus $1.60, and they're now laying a little more at 174, plus 160 for the Pirates. Over and under 9.5. I'm steering clear of the total on this one, guys. And the Reds, must-win situation. Every game is a must-win situation. Nationals and the Rockies. The old Nats and the Rockies. Starting a 3-game series Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Josiah Gray against Jermaine Marquez. They are playing in Colorado. So I will have no part in an under when they're playing in Colorado. Total sitting at 11.5 in a day game. I can see this one going over with Josiah Gray and Jermaine Marquez on the mound. I can definitely see this one going over. Over 11.5, I definitely think will be live. Well, excuse me, not day game, afternoon game. Definitely think that air will be thin in the evening time and definitely have an opportunity to pop a total in that one. But again, as far as the side goes, I'm definitely not laying $1.56 on a gosh darn Rockies, who are 13 games under 500, and I'm definitely not even going to take the plus money at plus 144 on the Nationals, who've won 64 games and lost 92. The A's and the Mariners. A's did some damage against the Astros over the weekend. Mariners have been playing great baseball. They're 16 games above 500, 8-2 in their last 10. The A's, winners of 3 straight, 6-4 in their last 10. They took on a hot Astros team and they swept them. Traveling up into Seattle, Oakland comes in plus money, plus 108. Plus 1.5 is minus $1.90. And the total over and under 8.5 against Cole Irvin and Chris Flexen. As far as the total goes, steering clear of the total in Seattle today. But I do lean towards Oakland. If you roll them on the money line, you're getting plus 108. If you take them on the run line, plus 1.5, you're going to lay a little bit of juice, almost 2-1, minus 190. Almost 190. And by the way, so for everybody that doesn't know, I forgot to mention, if you watch the daily free play video, you'll know that I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, and I wasn't supposed to because I already got a text message about it, asking why I did it. And I said, oh, I thought I read it on the memo board that's what you guys wanted to do. Today and today only until midnight. Buy 3 days of premium plays, my personal plays, or soccer, either one. Get 3 days free, just so you guys know. And yeah, I'm going to get my hands smacked on that one. But I promise you one thing, I'll still be employed tomorrow. All right? I'll still be employed, and they can get over it. But, yeah. That is rolling until midnight tonight. All right, folks, that is what I have for today. Light day. My personal plays are already out. I've got 2 today, 2 rock-solid plays. If you guys want to get on board them, premium plays are already posted. It's going to be a great day today. Small boards, we hammer and have amazing days. So look for the sweep notifications. All right, guys, get on board and don't miss out for the rest of the week. All right, remember, tomorrow, same time, same place, 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific next week. All right, guys? And let's have a good week. Let's start out on a huge note for this week. And let's have some fun. All right, let's have some fun this starting today. And let's get it. All right, guys? Good luck, everybody. And please, wager responsibly. All right, good luck, everybody. Have a great day.